We all love stories. Most people love to read them, but there are few who would prefer to listen. So, for those of you who prefer to listen, this is for you. Welcome to the Bible Stories.
Welcome to the Bible Stories, home of Bible stories told in an African way and with an African touch. I'm so glad that you could join us. So remember I told you guys I am done with trying to be organized. And yeah, it's not my forte, it's not my cup of tea. I ain't doing that. So today, I was thinking about Samson. Actually, what I was thinking about was something I heard. Some guy was saying, I'm sure you know the story of Samson. Anywho, I will tell that story. But Samson was very strong. So this guy was saying that Samson was an ordinary looking guy. That ukimwangalia tu hivi, you couldn't tell he was a strong man. So that is why it was so interesting to hear his story. Anywho, I will start from the beginning. So I'm going to tell you the story of Manoah. Manoah was a man from the tribe of Dan, and he had a wife, and his wife was sterile. The Bible does not say how long they had been married, but they didn't have children. So one time the wife is busy minding her own business, and a guy appears to her. Pop! And the guy tells her, "You're going to have a son. And that son is going to begin the deliverance of the Israelites from the Philistines." Okay, hold up. So this is what had happened. This story is actually found in the book of Judges. So I know that when Jacob blessed his sons, he gave leadership to Judah. But now, during this season of Judges, was a time when they had different judges from different tribes. Anyone could be called upon at any time to be a leader. So, in this particular time, they were being ruled by the Philistines. Like, they were subject to the Philistines. Because they had God, so God had let them go. And so now they were crying, nini. And so now the Philistines, they were paying tribute to the Philistines. So now, let's go back to the story. Now it will make sense. So now, this man, strange man who appears to Manoah's wife, tells her that you're going to give birth to a son who is going to begin the deliverance of Israel from the Philistines. So this Manoah's wife, she ran to her husband. She went and told him, "Hey, a guy showed up. I did not ask him where he came from. I did not ask him his name, but this is what he told me." Then Manoah decides, he goes on his knees and he prays, "God, that man you sent, please send him again to come and tell us how to bring up this child." Oh, I forgot to add that when the man, who happens to be an angel, told Manoah's wife that she would get a child, he told her, "You cannot drink any wine, you cannot drink fermented stuff, and you're going to bring up the child as a Nazirite." So Sinai, he went and she went and she told her husband, this is what the man said. So the Manoah prayed and said, "Lord, send us that man to come and tell us, to come and teach us how we are to bring up the boy." So one time, Mrs. Manoah is in the field, probably digging or paliliering plants, but she was in the field. And the guy shows up again. She said, "Hold up." And she ran. She went and called her husband. She said, "That man, he has come again." So Manoah comes. And they're like, "Okay, yeah. And the guy repeats the same thing. "You're going to have a child. And you, Mrs. Manoah, you cannot drink anything fermented. You cannot eat from the grapevine. And when the child is born, he has to live as a Nazirite." I sat there and I thought, yani, this mama could not take kombucha. Oh, how sad. Anywho, Manoah says, "What is your name so that we can honor you?" And Adud is like, "No, honor God." Then Manoah says, "Okay, don't go. You wait here. we want to give a sacrifice. And the man says, give the sacrifice to the Lord because I have been sent of him. So this angel did not accept any honoring. He did not accept anything, any praise, but he directed all the praise back to God. So Manoah went and prepared a lamb and the grain offering and came and offered the grain on a rock. And so as the smoke was going up, the angel went up and disappeared with it. And then Manoah says, oh, that was God. We are going to die because we have seen the face of the Lord. Then the wife said, we can't die. If that man wanted to kill us, he would have killed us the way he came. So we're not going to die. So anywho, after a while, Mrs. Manoah gave birth to a child and she named him Samson. And Samson was brought up as a Nazirite. So in the next episode, I'm going to tell you now more about Samson. I hope you are blessed by this story, and I hope that you have learned more from the Bible. Till next time, the Lord bless you and the Lord keep you.